bought it. I refunded it. Then it came back on AppSumo and I bought it again and I refunded it. And then it came back on AppSumo and I bought it again. And this time I'm keeping it. So I'm going to tell you why I did that and what has changed. So let me just sign into my account here. And I'm going to be honest, when mini course generator arrived on AppSumo the very first time, it was really, really limited. I mean, it was pretty crappy, to be honest. And apologies to the founders, but it was. I mean, it didn't really do what you wanted. But now I have to say it's really got advanced. Let me just show you a collection that I've made. So I'm an English language coach, and I specialize in working with people who have a very high level of English, who want to communicate better. And I don't want to work with people who are just beginning to learn English. I'm not an English teacher. I focus on communications, but I know there's a market there. So what I did was I decided that as a lead magnet to get people in, maybe to understand more about English, and perhaps in time they may become a client, I decided to create some basic courses about tenses, which all of my clients at some point say that they need more information about. So for example, I have the present perfect tense here. And all of this has been created by Mini Course Generator in one go. Let me just let me preview this here. And you will see that this is the course, what you will learn. And I go in and I start the course. Now, it does ask me to put in my name, and then what I will get is, and I quite like this, you will get a login code. Okay, so when I go, a code will be generated, one of these 4 or 5 digit codes. Okay, now I don't want to go through that. But this is the way the course will look. And as people progress, it goes through all of the different forms of the verbs, etc., using different words, etc. And then there is a quiz, again, automatically generated by the mini course generator. And at the end, what I've actually added in here is I've added in a feedback survey, or I asked it to add in a feedback survey. And I also have, and this is why I went for the highest level, because it has the discussion area. Now, I haven't launched this yet. I'm still building it up. But this was one of the first courses that I created. Now, the last one that I created, I got a little bit fancier with it here, that there's an interactive section. And this is from the AI interactive section, that it goes through the theory, the foundation, the usage here. It gives more exercises. There's another practice here. So here what I have to do is I have to drag and drop the sentence to make sure that the sentence makes sense and put everything in the right word order. Now this was done automatically. And how I did that was just go into Actions and AI Interaction Builder, and you can tell it what you want to build. How much does it take to build a course? Okay, so let me show you what I have here. I have 874 credits left. And here it tells me AI course creator, 1 credit per AI page, page AI assistant, 1 credit per content, and AI image builder. So I've built 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 courses. And if I go here to my account, I got 1,000 credits. I'm on AppSumo Tier 5. And for those 5 courses, I've used 126 credits. I'm really happy with those courses. And to be honest, I don't think I will use all of the credits every single month. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it for different domains. And I'm going to use these, as I said, as lead magnets. That if I talk to somebody or if I post something on LinkedIn, I can say, if you're not ready to work with me or to take one of my paid courses, why don't you review your grammar? Why don't you review your different aspects of English free of charge? And I can get that lead capture there. So, as I said, I think now it's 95% perfect. I had bought it, I had refunded, I had bought it, I had refunded, and then I bought it again. But this time I'm keeping it because I mean I've invested in Tier 5, which is a wad of cash, but I have seen that over the 3 or 4 years that they've been on AppSumo, they have improved greatly. So I think mini course generator, if you can get it, if you can buy it right now on AppSumo, or even if you have to pay for it, there's a lot it can do. And it's not limited to any particular topic. I mean, if I want to go in and create a course, I just go here, I say create my first mini course, AI course builder. What is your course about? Motivation and goal setting. Okay. What are my teaching goals? Now, here's a lovely thing with the AI that it can suggest teaching goals here. So define the concepts of intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. I love it. Okay. I can add more goals. It comes up, it takes a couple of seconds for it to think about what it actually wants. Apply the SMART criteria. And the more goals I put in, the better the course will be. So let's just have a look at this. Let me just put in one more goal here. And there we go. Now, I can put in my audience and I can say burnt out executives in the finance industry. Okay. I want my tone to be thought-provoking, and I start building. Now, this will go off and it will build the outline of your course. You can then review that outline. Now, this is very, very important. You need to make any changes to the outline now, because if you try and do it later, the AI won't build in those changes. So once your course is built, if you want to put in, you can put in some AI, but it's not as easy to follow the structure like you do it here. So what's going to happen is you're going to see the structure in a second, and then I can add in more ideas. And if I add in more ideas, the AI will automatically generate. See, if I say show all page details, I see all the details here. I mean, that's a pretty good, it's a pretty good course. Okay. Now, what I might do is I might add a section, and I can put in discussion area. Okay. Now that says it's going to take 27 credits. It got up by 5 credits because I added an extra section. So I go back into generate. I'll pause the video here and we'll see how that actually comes up now in a second. Okay, so here we are. When the course is ready, you go to edit mini course and it shows you your course here. And well, this is it, okay? Now it comes up with these elements here with tables. Okay, I mean this looks really, really good. It comes in with intrinsic versus extrinsic motivation. And again, I would check all of this. And then what I would do is I would decide to make changes. Okay. It comes over with tabs like that, automatically puts it in. Okay. Smart goals. Okay. Again, tabs like this. Okay. Micro commitments. So here, I mean, I'm gonna have to go through all of this, but it looks really, really, really good as a lead in, because I could have this as a lead in, and at the end I could say join my webinar or pay for my webinar. Accountability. Okay. Knowledge checks. Now, here's what I could do. I could go into discussion here, and I could say actions. I could go into community blocks. Okay, I have to go add block, and then I would drag that in like that. Okay, discussion. I could go create, and that automatically creates this discussion board here. There's lots of different actions that I can actually do. One of the things that I can't seem to figure out, and this would be just one criticism, is these flip cards are really nice, because what a flip card does is if I take one of those flip cards and I put it in here, I can flip it around like that. Now, I saw this in some of the demo courses that I created before I went into purchase the tier 5. And it created those flip cards, but for some reason in all of the courses that I've created, it hasn't done those flip cards. It's just a small thing. I mean, I can manually add in any of the things. It definitely does do numbered cards, and it does cards like that. Um, it does tabs, but that's the only thing. Now, the AI interaction. If I click on that, I can use the existing page content, or what I can say is I can say guided smart goal creation. Okay, I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm going to click on proceed, build the interaction, and we'll come back in a second and I'll show you what that does. So here is the interaction. So let's try it. What is your goal? Increase sales. Describe your goal in detail. Want to make more. Who is involved? Me. Okay, continue to measurable. How will you measure success? 100,000, current baseline 1, target value, etc. How will you track? Daily monitoring. Okay, continue to achievable. Lots. Confidence level, continue to relevant. Okay, again, I'm just putting in here different things. Okay, final date. Okay, view summary. Okay, so now this gives me a summary here. Generate goal summary. And I now have that completely done with the AI interaction. I say use this interaction, and that's it. Okay, so there's nothing else that you need to do. All you need to do is you can either preview that, you can share it, you can create a custom domain. I can add extra custom domains here. So for me, mini course generator is the way to go. I would pick it up straight away. There is a link in the description to see if you can pick it up on AppSumo. If not, there's also a link to their site. Okay, talk to you very soon. Have a great day.